Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I would like to start this meeting by observing a moment of silence, please. I'd like to call this meeting to order, and we will start with the mission statement. Transforming education, inspiring lives, empowering all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is a regular meeting with executive session of the Board of School Trustees of the Lake Ridge New Tech Schools, Lake County, Indiana, June 26, 2025 at 6:01 p.m. in the Lake Ridge Schools Board Meeting Room, 6111 West Ridge Road, Gary, Indiana, 46408. Let the record show all the board members that are present. Let the record show the administrators that are present. Consider the attached accounts payable vouchers and the May 2nd, June 6th, and June 20th, 2025 payrolls for payment. May I have a motion? Motion by Mr. Buckley. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Mead. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Next, I'd like to consider the Treasury report as of April 30th and May 31, 2025. May I have a motion?
I make a motion to consider the Treasury report.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Then we're going to move on to consider the Old National Athletic Complex Donation Fund Treasury Report as of April 30th and May 31, 2025. May I have a motion?
I move to accept the athletic complex donation fund.
Motion by Mr. Buckley. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Deal. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Then we're going to consider the Old National Self-Insurance Fund Treasury Report as of April 30th and May 31, 2025. May I have a motion?
I make a motion to consider the Old National Self-Insurance Fund report.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consider the minutes of the May 12th, 2025 school board meeting. May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Mead. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Next, we're going to move on to public comment. Public comment should remain respectful. There's a 3-minute time limit. We will not discuss personal issues or student issues. Please come up to the microphone, have a seat, and state your name and address for the record. If you find that your questions or concerns are not answered, please feel free to schedule a meeting with central office. Ms. Acevedo can schedule that appointment for you. Thank you. First up, we have Wendy Brown.
Are we good? You're good? Are we good? The whole 3-minute thing is kind of for a loop, so here we go. I'm here to talk about VIVA, retiring the contract, and insurance costs. I don't know I started, over like 15 months ago to, make people aware, and I'm talking for me and for other people because we are pre-95 employees. We're the last 5, and I think we're kind of getting pushed to the side. So a little backtrack. In 2013, the contract started with the FIBA, and they allowed $4,500 to a retiree to cover their insurance premiums, and they'd stay on the insurance for Lake Ridge. That was around 2013. Before that, it was either free or $200 a year, and a retiree had. So we had an insurance-based retirement. That was the plan. And in the contract, you'll see that they always post pre-95 and post-95. They're 2 different. Okay, I gotta stick to this. I'm running out of time. I will leave you with a packet for more information. Over the years, they cut it from 10 years to 7 years, okay? And they used the 4,500 for a very long time. In 22, I found that the insurance went up to 8,600. Just FYI, I am using the middle of the road single plan. This was for the employee, not a family pack, okay? So, the middle of the road insurance policy for a single plan was $8,600 in 22. So Dan got that increased in 23 to $6,500 for Diva. However, the insurance went up to like 14 and change, and I'm sure Adrian has great details on all of this, the specifics. At this point, the single plan is $17,000 and change, and that would be a difference of $11,000. The first year this happened, the retiree had to pay $500 difference. Now it's $11,000. Also, there's so many things to think about in that price. Okay, back to this. Second thing on the contracts and retirees. I started this 15 months ago because I found out that if you retire on a contract, you're locked in. So whether the insurance goes up or not, you are stuck at whatever VIVA or whatever plan they gave you. So I tried, talking to different people and trying to get this done. Some people would say yes. I don't think some people even knew about it. And then some people said no. So I'm here today because I don't think the right hand knew what the left hand was doing, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew what was going on. $11,000 is way too much for a retiree to have to pay. The post-95 people had an annuity, a VIVA annuity set up.
Ms. Berman, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to pause, but you may schedule a meeting and come talk with us soon, if you would like to do
One more
that.
point, that was the insurance cost, but
I just have to be respectful of everybody's time, I apologize.
is that 3 minutes?
Yes, it's.
So I have a packet, can I give that to everybody? I heard I could do that. The first couple pages are me because I tried to limit myself to 3 minutes and it really wasn't working very well, as you can tell. So, sorry. And so the last few packets are the information that I did find when I started doing research on this. I think you already have one, but I'm gonna give you another neat one. Do you want one, Yvonne? There you go. I got a couple extra, I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You're fine. Okay, next up is
I got
Victoria Flajo.
I'll give you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I don't think we're there. There you go. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, are you sure? Hi. I'm Victoria Diego. I'm on the union board with Dan Brugioni. Okay, it's on now. And so he prepared a statement on behalf of us, and I just wanted to read that because he is not here today in regards to Wendy. American Federation of Teachers, Local 6, stands behind and supports our pre-1995 hires. They have given decades of their life in service to this district and were promised a lucrative insurance-based retirement, and this has not been realized. The administration and school board of Lake Ridge Schools and AFT Local 662 need to work both tirelessly and immediately to ensure that the lapse is rectified and our longest serving and most dedicated employees are shown the respect that they have not only earned but were promised. We need to increase the VIBA amount to reflect and respond to the increases in insurance prices and ensure that this change benefits all pre-1995ers currently receiving the benefit, regardless of when they retire, as a board, as an admin, a union. Let's come together to do what's right. Dan Riccioni, and I vote with Nancy. Yeah.
Thank you for your comment. Okay. And then lastly, we're going to move on to Ms. Lucy.
Hello.
Hello.
I wanted to say that I've been coming to this board meeting for a year and a half now. It's been a blessing. I'm praying for all of you by name, for which you put all of you on my heart much better. Just a couple of things that I just wanted to say. First, if this could possibly be updated, this has been the same old flyer for so long, and I first grabbed it to be my first sheet, and it doesn't have the names of the right board members on it. Some are right, but most are not. And so that would be wonderful if that could be fixed. Also, I know I asked way back when I was trying to learn how the board meeting works so I could understand what was going on. And it still appears that a lot of things that are asked to be approved are asked retro, after it's already done. The professional development section, 5 out of the 7 already will have been done, and you're being asked to approve it now. And then of the resignation employment leave list, which is unbelievably long this time, 12 out of 21 of them are already old. And I still don't quite understand why that is, why we can't know about it beforehand, how you all are approving something that's already been done. So I'm a little bit confused about that, so I wish that that could be better. And then lastly, I wanted to say, I try to come to the meetings. My husband had shoulder surgery back in May, and I thought I missed meetings. And then when I came to the meeting last Monday, nobody was here. And my colleague also came and nobody was here. And so if it could possibly be put on the website or somehow, Yvonne is really good about keeping in touch with me, and I was behind in my emails because of my husband's surgery. But if it could, what I did was I checked the email, I checked the website rather, and it wasn't changed. I thought, okay, I'm gonna go, and that's why I came. And so if that can possibly be kept up with also, I really appreciate it. I know you're all working hard for our schools, and I really want us to see everything improved. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments, Lucy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to the superintendent report. Are you ready, Ms. Trevino?
Yes, thank you. Welcome, everyone. Superintendent and our school board member report. I will start with the goal areas. Goal area number 1, academics. All learners will continuously demonstrate academic growth. Goal area number 2, safety. We will provide a safe and secure learning environment for all. Goal area number 3, equity. We will provide a positive, inclusive, and equitable environment for all. Goal area number 4, communication. We will improve communication and strengthen relationships both internally and externally. Goal area number 5, finances. We will advocate to increase the financial resources of the corporation to provide an outstanding school environment and opportunities for our students, staff, and community. Professional development items. A, we recommend Dr. Sharon Johnson Shirley, Kim Osteen, and Louise Neese attend the ISBA, Indiana School Board Association, June School Law Seminar on June 13, 2025 in Indianapolis, Indiana, with expenses paid from the Title II-A Fund for Dr. Sharon Johnson Shirley and from the Operations Fund for Kim Osteen and Louise Neese. B, we recommend Cynthia Trevino, Diane Anderson, Melissa Reddick, Robert Wilson, Kyle Stevens, Aaron Gomez, Melissa Kwan, and Rachel Neiman attend the New Tech Network Annual Conference on July 14th through the 18th, 2025 in Oakland, California, with expenses paid from the Title II-A Fund. C, we recommend Melissa Reddick, Jody Garcia, Howie Plowman, Diane Anderson, attend the NYSEC Northern Indiana Educational Services Center Pathways to Progress on July 23rd through the 24th, 2025 at Lake Ridge Schools, Indiana. We recommend Jen Donstock and Lois Clark attend the WBEC Wabash Valley Education Center SIAP Train the Trainer series on June 10th through the 12th, 2025 in Lafayette, Indiana, with expenses paid from the Education EL Fund. E, we recommend Linda Hobach and Maria Ramos attend the WVEC Wabash Valley Education Center Rock the Read Aloud with Molly Ness on June 11th, 2025 in Lafayette, Indiana, with expenses paid from the Educational EL Fund. F, we recommend 6 staff members virtually attend the Acadians Reading K through 6 with expenses paid from the Title IIA Fund on July 15th and 16th, 2025. The date wasn't in there, but those are the dates. We are recommending Sam Mostowski. G, we are recommending Sam Mostowski attend the South Shore Summer of Learning on June 26, 2025 at Chesterton High School with expenses paid from the Title I Fund. H, recommend approving the professional development item. May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Meeks, may I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley.
Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
Leaves, resignation, and employment. All new employment to the Lake Ridge New Tech Schools is contingent upon a cleared expanded criminal history background check within 30 days and a cleared expanded child protection index check within 60 days of the effective date. IC 20-26-2-1.5 and IC 20-26-2-1.3. A, we recommend accepting Dr. Sharon Johnson Shirley's retirement request from the superintendent position at Lake Ridge New Tech Schools effective July 1st, 2025. B, we recommend accepting Sarah Nagel's resignation from the second grade teacher position at Longfellow New Tech Schools effective June 3rd, 2025. C, we recommend accepting Amaya Mizak's resignation from the instructional assistant position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective June 3rd, 2025. D, we recommend attending Jamila Gray's resignation from the kindergarten teacher position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective June 3rd, 2025. E, we recommend the termination and cancellation of Brian DeMantis' 4th grade teacher contract effective June 3rd, 2025. F, we recommend the termination and cancellation of Natasha Johnson's kindergarten teacher contract effective June 3rd, 2025. G, we recommend accepting Jamari Martin's resignation from the student supervisor position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective May 15th, 2025. H, we recommend accepting Cecil Wingo's retirement request from the social studies teacher position at Calumet New Tech High School effective June 3rd, 2025. I, we recommend accepting Terrence Jackson's resignation from the Tech Aide position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective June 3rd, 2025. J, we recommend accepting Nadia Morris's resignation from the student supervisor position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective May 14th, 2025. K, we recommend accepting Geraldine Dravitt's resignation from the 1st grade teacher position at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective June 3rd, 2025. L, we recommend Lisa Cagle be employed as the bookkeeper at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective May 12, 2025. M, we recommend Madeline Kurgan be employed as a 4th grade teacher at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective August 1st, 2025. N, we recommend Ashley Claudio be employed as a kindergarten teacher at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective August 1st, 2025. O, we recommend Kenesha Jackson be employed as the computer science teacher at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective August 1st, 2025. P, we recommend Ashley Bosnow be employed as a 2nd grade teacher at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective August 1st, 2025. Q, we recommend Mark Hidalgo be employed as a physical education teacher at Calumet New Tech High School effective August 1st, 2025. R, we recommend Mark Hidalgo be employed as the head wrestling coach at Calumet New Tech High School for the 2025-26 athletic season. S, we recommend Andrea Zamora be employed as the girls volleyball coach at Calumet New Tech High School for the 2025-26 athletic season. T, we recommend Elaine Mizek be employed as the Lake Ridge cross country coach at Lake Ridge New Tech Middle School for the 2025-26 athletic season. U, we recommend Kelly O'Shea be employed as a 3rd grade teacher at Longfellow New Tech Elementary School effective August 1st, 2025. Recommend approval of the leaves, resignations, and employment items. May I have a motion?
I make a motion to accept
Motion by Ms. Meeks, can we have a second? Second by Mr. Deal. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. New business. A, we recommend approving the attached list of non-resident student transfers for the 25-26 school year. B, we recommend approving a resolution concerning alternative service agreements with the Indiana Department of Education and Northern Indiana Special Education Service Center. That should read, not the private education agency. It is Northern Indiana Special Education Service Center. Next thing. C, we recommend approving and paying the attached stipend for the extra high ability program work completed. D, we recommend approving and paying the attached stipend for art class extra curriculum work completed. E, we recommend approving and paying the attached math instructional coach stipend. F, we are recommending approving Juneteenth be a paid holiday for Lake Ridge New Tech School employees. G, we recommend approving and paying the following staff members for supporting effective instruction work completed with teachers in their building. H, we recommend approving the following list of donations for Longfellow New Tech Elementary School for the 24-25 school year. I, we recommend approving the following fundraisers for Calumet New Tech High School, June 10th through the 14th, 2025, double dip popcorn sales for the football account. July 7th through July 11th, 2025, double dip popcorn sales for the volleyball account. J, we recommend approving the following fundraisers for Lake Ridge New Tech Middle School, July 2nd through August 2nd, 2025, donation collections at Strax for the girls volleyball account. June 13th through July 13th, 2025, coupon book sales for the 8th grade student travel group 2026. May 30th through June 29th, 2025, yearbook sales for the student council account. June 10th through July 10th, 2025, Chicago Sky ticket sales for the athletic department account. K, we recommend granting permission to the Longfellow PTC to conduct the following fundraiser on school property. August 7th, 2025, indoor craft and bake sale. L, we recommend approving the revised wellness policy. M, we recommend approving the Education to Operations Fund transfer effective May 31st, 2025. N, we recommend approving the response to the excess transfer notice. O, we recommend approving the custodial and maintenance services with ABM for the 2025-26 school year. P, we recommend approving the attached curriculum and assessment systems for the 2025-26 school year. Q, we recommend approval of the superintendent separation agreement effective July 1st, 2025. R, we recommend approving the new business item. May I have a motion?
Move to accept the new business item.
Motion by Mr. Buckley, may I have a second?
A second.
Second by Mr. Bacon. Any questions or comments? All in favor? It's not for you, I'm sorry, it's okay. You're totally fine, it's okay. You can ask us questions after, it's okay. All right, any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. That's all we have. That's all that we have. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to, oh, I have something for Dan, I forgot. Mr. Deal, you were not at our, dinner that we had at the Chateau, but you did get an award for reaching the exemplary level of the Indiana School Board Association Exemplary Governance Award Program for the calendar year 2024 by earning 225 EGA points or more. And this is from Terry Spradlin and Rebecca Gardner from ISBA.
Oh, yeah.
gonna go ahead and move on to closing comments, and we're gonna start with Mr. Buckley.
I want to thank those of you who came out tonight, for those who spoke to us. We didn't lose it. We do, and we appreciate it. So thank you all, and have a good evening.
Okay, Ms. Lee, any closing comments today?
Welcome. Anytime.
Thank you. Mr. Deal.
Glad to see you here tonight. Extremely nice to see some old friends of mine that I've known for many years back from when my kids were in school even. Nice to see Glenn here. I appreciate every one of you taking the time to be here tonight. God bless each and every one of you. Have a great weekend and enjoy the 4th.
Thank you, Ms. Deal. Mr. Bacon.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody that came out. I'd like to recognize Wendy for her long-term retirement. Hope the best for her. I'd also like to think back on the 4th of July and just want everyone to know that I actually have 9 grandfathers that fought in the Revolutionary War, so July 4th is a really important holiday for me. And all the men that gave their lives for this country, I appreciate that, and even men and women that continue to do that to this day. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out and having a nice day.
Mr. Wilkerson.
Thank you, Madam President. Just want to thank everyone for being here this evening. I do want to thank Ms. Brown and Ms. Fagel for their comments. I feel that it's always been an incredible balancing act in collective bargaining, trying to balance finances and recognition of our staff. And I look forward to continuing on that process. I want to congratulate all of our new hires. Lastly, I want to congratulate and wish a fond farewell to Dr. Shirley for all of her many years of service to Lakeridge Schools. And, on a personal note, appreciate the opportunity that she gave me 5 years ago to be the business manager for the district. Again, everyone have a safe and happy 4th of July, and of course, thank to everyone who serves our great nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkerson. Mrs. Trevino.
Just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, and I do want to thank all of our retirees. We've had quite a few this year, like Wendy and Ms. Lee and Mr. Wingo, who's also on here, and I want to give a special thank you to Dr. Shirley. I've been with her almost 25 years. I've been with the district, and she's helped mentor and guide me, and I'm very appreciative to her for her years of service to Lakeridge. I do want to welcome all of the new hires to the Lakeridge family. I'm excited. I know some of the names on here, like Mr. Hidalgo. He has some big shoes to fill for Coach Watkins, taking over for the head wrestling coach. But Mark has been in the wrestling world for, I believe, over 25 years now. So I know that he'll bring a wealth of knowledge to Lakeridge. I want to thank Wendy, for coming forward and making sure that we're all aware about the VIVA and the retirement. I know insurance costs are a lot across the board for everyone, and these are things that we are going to have to definitely discuss and help our all of our staff navigate in the best way possible that we can do so and still be fiscally responsible. And Ms. Leogo, thank you for bringing Dan's comment and comment of the union. And Ms. Stetlowski, thank you for speaking tonight. I can address some of the comments, I believe, that you talked about with agenda items being in the past, that and they're approving them kind of retroactively. We did have a couple board meetings that were canceled, so those board agenda items carry over, for example, so that's why some of these will be retroactive. Some school districts have stopped approving individual be in the way that we do like this. They approve it on the back end once it's an expenditure, because the Department of Education is notorious now for letting us know about professional development a week, 2 weeks before it's going to happen, not in enough time to get those kind of items board approved. And so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but what's legally required is that we approve the expenditure of the professional development. Not that we have to approve it on the front end when people are doing it, because many of these items are already approved as line items in our title grant budget when we submit that. Just to add that point of clarification. And so I just thank everybody for being here, stay cool. I also want you to have a safe and happy 4th of July, and, think please about all of our service members and people on the front lines in our country right now, because they need our prayers and they need protection. So, please keep them in your thoughts and be mindful of that when you're celebrating on the 4th, because a lot of people gave their lives for our freedom. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Trevino. Okay, and with that, I am just going to say thank you all for joining us tonight. Enjoy your 4th of July and have a great evening. Thank you. I need a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mr. Buckley. May I have a second? Second by Ms. Neese. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.